No, this is insane. Where's your magnet, dude?
On card Kobe Bryant, 6 of 25. That is so cool. Going on, everyone? Sam here with Layton Sports Cards, ripping 2025 Leaf Vivid and Baseball Nation Hobby Jumbo 8-box mix number 1. Random team style. Looking at your random results. As always, find them on the website under the results tab as well as the link in chat. So good luck here, everybody. Let's do it. I'll try to give you, if I know who it is off the top of my head on the first one, I'll try to just tell you as well to give you a head start. So we'll go by whatever jersey the player's wearing. For Baseball Nation, for Vivid, there is a checklist, so we'll go by the checklist for Vivid. But yeah. I got a red. Cincinnati red up top. Start with the Baseball Nation hobbies. And then any guy who's not in the MLB will be a random at the end. 3 of 4, Johnny Bench for the Cincinnati Reds. I already don't know where this guy. I think this guy's a Tiger. Jesus, come on, bro. Yeah, this will be the Detroit Tigers. That'll be Owen Hall. We don't have to do a recap on this one either.
Okay.
Owen Hall for the Tigers. 6 of 8. This will be a Yankee. That is going to be Mariano Rivera, 1 of 1. Pretty easy. The Mariano Rivera. This guy thinks a Ranger. Right? Yeah, Texas Rangers. That is going to be Alejandro Rosario, 1 of 1. For the Texas Rangers. Next up will be a Houston Astro, 1 of 7, Walker Janik. Walker Janik for the Houston Astros. Going to the Royals, that'll be a Braden Taylor, 2 of 7. Braden Taylor on the MLB's top 100.
I just realized I got a block Forrest on Monday.
Oh, it was the Giants-Patriots? That's right. Forgot about that.
I got to block his number on Monday.
For the White Sox, that'll be Hagen Smith, 8 of 8. Hagen Smith, 8 of 8. That'll be a Blue Jay. It's going to be 1 of 1, Trey Savage. This will be for the Giants, just because he is wearing a Giants jersey. It's going to be James Tibbs. Because he is wearing a Giants jersey.
He's not there no more.
No, he's been traded twice, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's been...
So the Vivid will be a little different. The Vivid, he might go to the Dodgers, depending on what the checklist says. But because there's no checklist, that's how we have to do it.
Right.
Tyson Lewis, that will go to the Cincinnati Reds. 6 of 6. This will go to the Tigers. That is going to be a Jim Cott. That'll be 4 of 4. And this will be a random unless somebody's got... Yeah, the Savage is solid for sure. 101, your Savage is not bad at all. This will be between the White Sox, Nats, and Pirates, right? Why is Sanford? What? Third baseball reference. Yeah, thank you, Lane. Yeah, Pirates. So Pirates, White Sox, Nats. Let's see. Nationals, Michael H. White Sox, Raymond S. Pirates is Adam C. So this will be a random between those 3 teams. Between the White Sox with Bonmer, the Nats with Dickerson, and then Sanford with the Pirates. So that'll be a random between those 3 teams. That'll be a separate random at the end. Do a Baseball Nation jumbo now. So you could just stick it there. Yeah. It will be a separate pile from like the
I do the second pile.
Exactly. So perfect. All right. Next up, I've got for the Orioles. That'll be a Griff O'Farrell, 11 of 15 for the O's.
He's a big Burrow fan, you know.
No, not at all. For the Yankees, that'll be Ron Guidry, 4 of 8. The good old Yankees. Ron Guidry.
The evil empire, guys. We love it here.
For the Dodgers, got 8 of 15 at Kellen Lindsey. Again for the Reds, that will be a Johnny Bench. That time 1 of 1 on the Johnny Bench. Got Cincy. That'll be again for the Tigers. 1 of 2 is going to be Owen Hall. Owen Hall for the Tigers. Going to the Mariners, that'll be Ryan Sloan, 8 of 8. 8 of 8, Ryan Sloan. For the Astros, cool one here is going to be Billy Wagner, 2 of 3. Kind of in on that. Not going to lie. Billy Wagner. We've got 4 of 6 for the Twins, Walker Jenkins on the top 100.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Walker Jenkins?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Since the season ended, I haven't heard his name.
He'll be up most likely next year.
Yeah.
For the Angels, that'll be a Tyler Bremner, 6 of 7. He just got drafted there, actually. So that's how drafted guys will go, obviously, to the team that drafted them.
Gotcha.
He is an Angel. For the Padres, that'll be a Cash Mayfield, 5 of 6. Cash Mayfield, 5 of 6. Got for the Yankees, that'll be a Ben Hess. Congrats on that, Yankees. That is going to be at 7 of 15. For the Tigers, that'll be 1 of 1, Bryce Rayner. Bryce Rayner for the Tigers, 1 of 1. For the White Sox, I've got Hagen Smith, 6 of 15. Hagen Smith, 6 of 15. This guy, I think, is
It's a split.
This one might be a random, yeah. Unless he got drafted, I just don't know. No, yeah, still at Oregon State. So this will be a random to everybody. That'll be a Trent Caraway. He'll be random to everybody at the end. So, again, obviously, like we said earlier, separate random from the triple. For the Orioles, again, that is going to be a Griff O'Farrell, 3 of 8. For the O's. Cool duel here for the Braves is going to be a Cam Caminetti and Hurston Waldrip, 2 of 5. Both Braves pitchers there for the show. Got a Johnny Bench that is going to be 15 of 15 for the Reds. That's on that Reds on the Sonic Boom. This one might be another separate additional random.
We bring the boom.
God.
I hate that song so much, bro.
Blue Jays. Blue Jays, Scott L. Yankees, Troy S. Seattle is Zubinai. So this will be another additional separate random. Ben Hess, Angelo Cinche, and Treya Savage. So Yanks, Mariners, and Blue Jays on that one. A couple of really good potential pitchers there. Good luck on that. That'll be a random, like we said at the end. Similar to the triple that we did earlier. Next, Baseball Nation. Do another hobby. I know, honestly, though. Got a national on top here.
That's the third bench. This is the third bench.
Yeah,
for sure.
Honestly, though. All right, going to the Nats. That'll be a Seaver King. That is going to be 2 of 6. Seaver King. This will be a random to everybody. Rintaro Sasaki. That is going to be 5 of 6. He is, I believe, still at Stanford.
Separate.
Yeah, you're good. No worries.
Because these are the threes, and this one is.
Yep, that's perfect.
Random to everybody.
Beautiful. So that'll be another random. So that'll be the team that comes in second. We'll get that one, and so on and so forth for the rest of the break. Yosinson Garcia, 6 of 8. That'll go to the Red Sox. The password. Going to the Guardians, will be a Jace Laviolette. That is 1 of 2. Jace Laviolette. That is going to go till Milwaukee. You can tell with the yellow outline on the jersey. I mean, it's hard to see, but that is going to be a Gary Sheffield for the Brewers, 7 of 7. Not super easy to see, but that is a Brewers jersey for sure.
Yeah, I know it's a Brewers jersey, but Yankee legend.
Yep, absolutely. Next up will be a Connor Griffin, 6 of 15 for the Pirates. Connor Griffin for the Pirates. For the Red Sox, that'll be Miguel Blaze, 4 of 4 on the New Dawn auto. This guy, I think, might have gotten drafted. Let me look. Might not have, though. He never signed there. He got drafted, but he's still in college. So this will be a random to everybody. Is going to be a Daniel Cavett. That is 1 of 15. I think he's still at the University of Miami. Not drafted. Did get drafted in 23, but never signed with the team. So never technically on an NFL team. Or MLB team, sorry. Luke Dickerson for the Nationals, 12 of 15. On the LFG auto. That'll be for the Pirates. Eddie Rinders, 1 of 1. Congrats, Pittsburgh. Eddie Rinders on the 1 of 1. For the Cleveland Guardians, 4 of 5 is Travis Bazzana. This is a good box, actually. On the LFG auto. Travis Bazzana. And then for the Pirates, again, a New Dawn, Connor Griffin, 6 of 8. Congrats, Pirates. I got a Brewer on top here. It's the last jumbo of Baseball Nation. We'll go into the Vivids. That'll be a Brewer. Bryce McCage, 1 of 1. For the Brew Crew, I think this guy's, he's somewhere. I just forget where. Tigers, maybe? Or Twins? I think he's a Tiger. I think. I don't know, though. Rays, actually. Never mind. Completely wrong. That is going to be for the Rays, Brendan Summerhill. Not even close. There is another Summerhill plays, I believe, for the Tigers. That's why.
Like it's on the other side of the country. Right?
Yeah, not even close. 9 of 15. Pirates again. That'll be 3 of 6. Connor Griffin. Again, this will go to the Giants because of the jersey. 12 of 15 is James Tibbs. Like I said, if we hit an auto him out of Vivid, it most likely will not go to the Giants. It'll go to either the Dodgers or the Sox.
Right.
Nice one there. Congrats, Giants. But for now, we'll go to the Giants.
That's obviously a Giants jersey.
Right.
Yeah.
Clear as day. 8 of 15 is Trey Savage for the Blue Jays. Congrats, Toronto. Trey Savage, 8 of 15. Going to the Mariners, that'll be Angelo Cinche. That is 8 of 15. Congrats, Seattle. Nice one here. Going to the Rockies, 3 of 8 is Charlie Condon. Charlie Condon. Yeah, they're nice, the die cuts. White Sox, Hagen Smith, 2 of 15. Congrats on that, Chicago. A New Dawn. For the A's, that'll be 5 of 8, Jose Canseco in the very obvious A's jersey. Congrats on that, Oakland.
Very obvious juiced up muscles.
Yeah, always. This guy might have gotten drafted, right?
The fact that he's still making a living just telling stories is crazy.
I know. It is. That is kind of wild.
It's like the people that like snitch on the mafia. They live their whole lives just doing mafia documentaries.
Random to all, 2 of 2 is Gavin Grahovic. That'll be a random to everybody again. This guy is somewhere, I believe. No, really? Wow, okay. Still at Vandy. What? Oh, yeah. This is still random to everybody is Cam Koziel. That'll be 7 of 7. Hello, Slap.
Yeah, I'm not saying his name. That's why I didn't say nothing.
Got for the Red Sox, Peyton Tolley, 3 of 15. Congrats, Boston. For the Brewers, again, will be a Bryce McCage, 12 of 15. Hit one of his base there. Bryce McCage, 12 of 15. Yeah, absolutely, man. For the Pirates, Levi Sterling, 6 of 15. Congrats, Pittsburgh. This guy's still in college. This will be a random to everybody. Is going to be a Trey Phelps, 4 of 15. Random to everybody. And again, another random to everybody. So random is Cameron Boozer, the basketball player. Yes, 1 of 1. Very cool, though. I'm in on that. But random to all, as he's obviously not a baseball player.
And he's going to be the #1 pick.
Very possibly so, yes.
It's crazy. Your dad was a top 5 pick, and you about to be a #1 pick?
Crazy. 3 of 5 is for the Rockies, Charlie Condon. Congrats, Rocks, Charlie Condon.
Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Was Carlos Boozer a top 5 pick?
I don't remember, to be honest. Manuel Rodriguez and Kalen Culpepper, 1 of 1 going to the Twins on the 2 for the show. He might have been. Yeah, where did Boozer get drafted?
I know he came out of Duke as well, right?
Yeah, he was the Duke guy.
Because he was on that Duke team with Shane Battier, I think. I think that was that same Duke team with Shane Battier and like Jay Williams.
Yeah, I think he was.
Oh, he was 35th?
Have been there. 35th. He was second rounder.
Oh, he was second rounder? Wow, that's actually surprising. I'm mad when you Google search Carlos Boozer, the first 2 things that pop up is his wife and his hair.
Yeah, and his hair. Yeah, that makes sense.
Jesus, bro. Leave the man's hair alone.
Vivid Jumbo now. So this, again, will go by the checklist if we don't know where they go. These will go by the checklist, because there is a checklist for them, which is easy.
Yep, second round, 35th overall from Duke. Yep. It's kind of crazy.
This guy, I don't know. This guy's still in college. Is going to be Cole Arambide, 1 of 1. He'll be random to everybody. Arambide.
I guess we didn't update the.
Oh, this is the night sheet?
Yeah, I just updated
That's
it.
all right.
I just did it right now.
Thank you, sir.
I just realized we never updated it.
PDF.
Was not happy when the Cavs let him go. If you guys want a great documentary about how he got let go from the Cavs, I think it's called like Sports Nation or something like that, and they'll tell you the whole beef history about him in Cleveland.
Random to all, Chris Hakopian. That was weird. I remember that situation being weird, like reading about it.
Yeah, like he agreed to a contract, then he didn't agree, and then Utah paid him twice as much.
6 of 15 or 6 of 10 for the White Sox, Brady Montgomery. How's this guy go? Kansas City Royals. This will go to the Royals. Come on. Is Asbel Gonzalez for the Royals. 7 of 7. This will go to the Nationals. Ethan Petrie, 5 of 5. Going to the Angels. That will be a Tyler Bremner. Congrats, Angels. He was the 2nd overall pick this draft. Bremner. Going to the Dodgers. Bursting with talent. Zahir Hope, 6 of 10. Yeah. Another random to all is Chris Hakopian again. Hit his base earlier. 6 of 10 on the auto. Random to everybody. This will go to the Pirates. 1 of 7. Levi Sterling. Got Urangelo Cinche. That'll be 2 of 3. Can I grab a 55-point real quick? I forgot about these. Give me like 5 of them. Thank you, sir. Going to the Mariners, Urangelo Cinche on the Pure Imagination auto. That'll be 2 of 3. This one will go to the Guardians. 5 of 5 is Travis Bazzana. For 1 overall pick from a few years ago. 5 of 5. And then going to the Rangers on the quad is going to be Walcott, Malcolm Moore, Yolfran Castillo, and Dylan Dreeling. That'll be 1 of 1. That's Rangers on the quad auto. Very nice. that for sure. We'll do a hobby now. Got one more of these coming up after everybody. So this one will go by the checklist because this guy is, I think, a Mariner in this, if I'm not mistaken. Randy Johnson is, yeah, Seattle Mariners will be a Randy Johnson. That'll be 1 of 1. Pretty obvious from his jersey, though.
Yeah, pretty obvious.
1 of 1 for the Mariners is Randy Johnson. Mariners again is 1 of 1 Lázaro Montes. Lázaro Montes for the Mariners. Pretty sure this guy is a, what's it called? Milwaukee Brewer. He is. Brady Ebel, that is 6 of 10 for the Brewers. That's on that one, Brew Crew. The Dodger up next, if I'm not mistaken. That is going to be a Zahir Hope for the Dodgers, 6 of 7. We're not doing personals until tonight, Johnston. Personals will not go until tonight, 6 of 7. Jake will be live at 5 p.m., actually. Trey Savage, that'll be 4 of 7 for the Blue Jays. That's on that Toronto, 4 of 7. For the Rangers, I've got Sebastian Walcott, 3 of 4. What's up, Noah? 3 of 4, Sebastian Walcott for the Rangers. I've got for the Arizona Diamondbacks, that'll be a Ryan Waldschmidt. That's Arizona. 1 of 5. I'll just make sure he is an A, but pretty sure he is. Yeah, going to the A's is going to be Raleigh Fingers. That'll be 1 of 1.
I hate his last name so much, bro.
It is weird.
And he's a pitcher, too. That's what
bizarre.
makes it even weirder. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
I hate that last name, bro.
1 of 1. And then really cool one here for the Blue Jays on the dual 2 of 5, Jake Blanche, Trey Savage. Like 3 Trey Savage autos so far, which is not bad. How good he is. Congrats on that.
I think we saw a couple of his bases in the last case too. The last break.
Might have, yeah,
I think
could
we saw
have.
a couple of bases from him too.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Got a Red Sox on top. Very nice.
No, it's not.
Well, yeah. At least I know. Very nice as in I know who it is. 1 of 1, Franklin Arias for the Red Sox.
Hopefully Travis didn't hear that.
Congrats, Boston. Uno de uno. For the Brewers is going to be a Blake Burke. That'll be 1 of 1 as well. Cool in here for the Giants. That is going to be Yoswar Gonzalez, 3 of 5. I've got for the Braves 1 of 1, Cam Caminetti. 1 of 1, Cam Caminetti. Got for the Nationals, that'll be a 4 of 6, Caleb Lomavita. Congrats, Washington. This guy, I think, is, what's it called? Random to everybody. Yeah, this guy's a random to everybody. It's going to be Maverick Risey, 1 of 1, or Rizzy. That'll be a 1 of 1, random to everybody. I think this guy is still a Ranger, right? Yeah, going to the Rangers will be a Yolfran Castillo, 3 of 8. Okay, so this is now where it's going to get weird with the Tibbs situation. He will go to the Los Angeles Dodgers because there is a public checklist. The reason he goes to the Giants in Baseball Nation is there's no public checklist, but there is one in this. 5 of 8 James Tibbs. That will go to the Dodgers. I know it's a little weird, but that's how that one will work. This guy is going to the Reds. be a Gabe Gakel, 1 of 7. One of 7 for Cincinnati. I've got a John Heel. That will go to the Braves. Congrats on that, Braves. John Heel on the Nation Auto at 3 of 7. We've got a Robin Yount. That is going to be for the Brewers. Yount Dracula. 1 of 1. And then a colorful combos, Brett Witrowski and Bryce McCage. I'll go to the Brewers, 7 of 8. 7 of 8 for the Brewers. Yeah, you're good.
Just so all you gotta do is just run the random.
Yeah, and we'll get pretty much right into it.
Exactly.
Because it's another one of these, too.
And then after that, we have basketball.
Yes, correct. Okay, you're going to show me
Hawks
where this guy
rebuild
is?
went well, won a title in the second to last year. Jerry McCain suffered. Oh, wow. Did you sim that, or you actually played it through? That's my question.
Okay, this guy is a random to everybody as well. That'll be 1 of 1. Gavin Gallagher. So I'm assuming it's Brewers, but we will see what the checklist tells us. Yes, Milwaukee Brewers is Paul Molitor, 1 of 1. So go to the Phillies, Andrew Painter, 8 of 10. Philadelphia. I've got a Kellen Lindsay for the Dodgers, 1 of 1. And again, based on public checklist being available, that is going to be James Tibbs, 2 of 3, going to the Dodgers. So a couple of them to the Giants, a couple went to the Dodgers. 2 of 3.
They basically share farm systems at this point.
Yeah, no kidding. Random to everybody will be a Dexter McLean Jr. That'll be 5 of 5. Yeah, Cole, this will be another random. Cole Arambide, 3 of 10. This is so random. This is the most random card of all time in a freaking product, dude.
They probably just had it and threw it in there.
Yeah, look at this thing, dude. Stone Cold Steve Austin, 5 of 5. That'll be a random to everybody, obviously.
What?
Crazy, dude.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What?
Is insane.
What?
5 of 5.
What?
So random. Again, random to everybody. And then that'll be going to the Pirates on the triple. 3 of 8 of Connor Griffin, Levi Sterling, and Wyatt Sanford. Very nice as well. Congrats, Pirates.
And that's the bottom line.
All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 cards will each get, or 15 teams will each get an extra card. And we got 2 separate randoms between 3 teams to do as well. So we'll start off with the non-MLB. Then we'll do the, let's see here. Got the batter triple. That'll be White Sox. White Sox. Come on. Nationals and Pirates. And the pitcher triple be between the Yankees, Mariners. Hey, have a good one, Mike. See you soon, buddy. Mr. Whiskey, Blue Jays. All right. Roll the dice. Start off with the pitcher's triple again. That's Ben Hess of the Yanks, Yarangelo Cinche of the Mariners, and New Savage of the Blue Jays. Nobody had majority. 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That'll be the Mariners picking that one up. Next up, we'll do the batter triple, which is going to be between the White Sox with Caleb Bonmer, the Nationals with Luke Dickerson, and the Pirates with Wyatt Sanford. I'm going to go 11 times on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. That'll go to the White Sox. That's White Sox. And then the top 15 teams will get a card in the non-MLB random, which I have to grab this. 30 spots, roll the dice. Going to go just 8 times on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we've got the Padres, first card. The Angels. The Rays. The Yanks. Mariners. Phillies. Red Sox. Red Sox getting the boozer, by the way. Reds. Got Astros. Pirates. Diamondbacks. Guardians. White Sox.
What's going on, Lewis?
Hello, Lewis. Rockies. And then the Nationals are going to get the Stone Cold Steve Austin, by the way. Nationals. All right. That will do it for the break, everybody. Thanks again for the fill. We got another one of those coming up right now.